How's everybody doing? My name's Nick. I do working on the truck videos like the Ram 2500 that's behind you right now. It's a 2021. I got steel bumpers, I got a winch, I got lights, I got a camper, I got solar, I got lithium. I've done zillion videos on this truck. I'll link to them in the description. I also work on old cars. I got a 2000. I guess that's not that old, but it's 24 years old. It's getting pretty old. Yeah, it's 2000 Yukon XL 2500. It's mint, absolutely mint. I paid a bunch of money for it. I haven't done a ton of videos on it yet, but I will be soon. And I bought 15, 20 cars in the less than 10 years. So I buy a lot of cars, and I try and put out videos, once a week now. That's my goal. Maybe more, maybe twice a week. If you're into that, subscribe. I wanted to talk to you quickly about these ProLift jack stands. I bought these a while back. I bought two, and I realized that they were awesome, and I bought four more. So I got six, and I also ordered these rubber pieces too. This is the real recommendation, to be honest with you, is these rubber pieces. I'll link to the jack stands and these rubber attachments in the description. If you're working on a new vehicle or a restored vehicle or an old vehicle, you don't want to screw up, these things are great, these rubber pieces. But you might be saying to yourself, these Pro Lifts, they look pretty big. They're 6-ton jack stands. And they extend to 23.5 inches is the max working height on these things. And you might be saying, what in the world do you need that? Well, the Ram I got is a lifted Ram. It's a big truck. It's a 3/4 ton already. Plus it's got a leveling kit on the front. So you need some good height. But I actually think these are really good for smaller cars because cars that already have like a lower clearance and you want to work underneath them comfortably, you want that height. It's not about the 6-ton. Okay? It's not about the 6-ton for the Ram either. I mean, the Ram does weigh a lot, but it's nowhere close to a corner weighing 6 tons. I could get away with 4-ton for sure. I would say no problem, but it doesn't have the height. So you want the height. That's why a big jack stand is great. It doesn't matter what size car you have. It really doesn't. So I recommend these for that, for sure. I'll link to them on Amazon. They're like $53 for a pair. It comes with this safety pin, which is really important because if you have that, well, you're supposed to have the safety pin in, and you kick this by accident, it's not going to let the jack stand down. So, great safety feature. It's not on a lot of jack stands. It really isn't. It's kind of crazy that it's not, but it's not on a lot of jack stands. But here's something this is what made me make this video. Besides that they're just a good jack stand, is that I noticed that they changed their design. Now, I have no idea why, but this, I believe, is the old design. I have two. You see the notches right here? No notches in this spot. I have two like this and four like this. The two that I bought originally were like this, and then for some reason, they changed the design, and now it's this. And honestly, this is way better because I just ran into an issue, and this is why I'm making the video. On this Ram, I was jacking it up and putting jack stands underneath the front end, and I only needed this second notch, right? I only needed the second notch. So to use this one, I would have had to jack the car up a bunch higher to do that. And you got your jack stand, I mean, you got your jack, and you're jacking it up as high as it could possibly go, and you're like, oh man, can I get another 2 inches out of it? This saved me, having those extra 2 notches from a real pain in the butt jacking up situation. When I noticed that, I said to myself, why did they change their design? Now, the only thing I could think of is that it was for safety, because I don't think that this is easier to make. I would assume it's easier to make this flat spot, which is the same as this one, right? Right. These flat spots are the same. It's easier to make this flat spot and go notches all the way up versus making a flat. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's you just take this bar and you just do, and it's cheaper. It could be cheaper. Yeah, maybe it is cheaper. Maybe they are saving money. They're saving money, I guess, if they put in a square or a rectangular piece of metal into a machine and they're grinding out these notches, which makes sense. They can grind 2 less. Now, look, they might also say, yes, we're saving money, but it's also stronger. Okay, I get it. But so what's wrong? Are we saying this one's on 6-ton? So I don't know. I'm not trying to like, make anybody worried or anything, but I'm hoping they just did this to save money and it's not about strength. I would assume these are pretty good, but they're more versatile. But is there something wrong with them? I don't know. I don't know. So if anybody's got these Pro Lift jack stands, let me know which ones you got. You got a flat spot here, or do you got notches all the way to the top? Have you had any problems with them? I think everybody that uses these, I haven't heard of a problem with these things. I think they've been great for people. They're not like those Harbor Freight ones. Remember those Harbor Freight ones? That was a disaster. I don't know if anybody. I think some people got hurt because of those jack stands. But these have been great for people. But maybe these ones are compromised. I don't know. Either way, they're selling these now, and they may not be as versatile because of these two notches missing, but they are awesome. For a smaller car, having 24 inches up in the air, you could put any creeper underneath that. You could put a couch underneath there with wheels and just roll around in there and fix stuff. It makes things very, very comfortable. So if you're thinking about buying jack stands and you say to yourself, well, I got a sedan, I only need 2-ton jack stands. Don't do it, because I bought 2-ton jack stands before, and they are garbage compared to these gigantic 6-tons. They really are. These 6-tons are safer because they got that pin, and they're way easier to work underneath the vehicle when it's jacked up real high. You got the thing jacked up, 16, 18 inches. That's really nice. All right, everyone. Let me know in the comments if you got these. All right. See ya.